head-to-head. I'm going to be trying to do 2 hours. Please like, share, comment, criticize. It is all welcome. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I'm on. And if y'all have not, please check out Abby the Beige One. She streams Fortnite. She's pretty good. She did one today. And check out the Negro Sports League because we'll be on his channel with our new tournament, our Defensive Use of Skills Challenge tonight. But right now, I'm on my quest to 300 wins. Ma'am. Sit down. I say I'm the best because I am. It's no need in keeping it low key. Hopefully they'll have somebody for me. I run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. Here we go. Put on the jet. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try to rumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. I got to get a win. I need to start off with a win. That way I'll be good. I'm trying to reach my 300 win goal. I would like 5 likes on this stream, 25 views. Until I can reach those like every day, that's where I'm going to start.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up.
If y'all have not already, please check out the stream from last night with the new tournament. That thing is crazy. I am losing 30 to 22. I won the games by offensive, but it's a defensive tournament, so I'm actually losing.
And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Because I am offensive-based Madden player. All right. Defense first. I'm going to try to play with Lord, I need more practice. I will be...
Here we go, let's bring it.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make...
Oh, you saw
that
one
coming,
right? Intercepted, thrown back across his body.
Yep. I think this guy's going to quit.
Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school, he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
I didn't spin the way I wanted to spin.
Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
I might just eat some tacos for Taco Tuesday tonight.
Here's Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get this
y'all
one
like how I
to
use
about
my
the
block.
20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now Newton on first down.
Got him. That's what I wanted. Yes, sir.
This is
Boy, he's so slow. I didn't get it.
He's brought down after a
he didn't get the touchdown.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. If you can sting them there, that opened things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the Ravens' 2-yard line.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right.
Now a toss. This is McCaffrey.
Watch the twist.
And he takes it in the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
All right, we in there.
And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Oh, it's charged. Cool. Please make sure you like, share, comment, criticize, and subscribe. I would like to thank all of my subscribers thus far. I really appreciate y'all spending your time out of your day to watch me on my journey to 300 wins.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
All right, 4-3.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. And it looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Yo. Slam.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram.
See, I run right by
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that
in our
second
tournament,
one?
we're
What a
using
nice
the actual
run on that particular play. I'm
rosters, and
telling
that's
you,
pretty
they're going to start to
cool.
think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Rolling to his left. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Running right, this is Ingram. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
He may try and run for this.
You better get out, because I know you're going to
just
pull
shy
him
of the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Check 26, check.
Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead. 26 yards as they are now on the board here in the first
I might
half.
need to get me a lineman and
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height, or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
Okay, that's good.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Go, go, go.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
This kid, boy. All right, let's go. I got to get this win.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to
Oh,
yourself,
my
what are we going to do?
goodness.
You
Right
don't
off
go
the
away
shoulder
from what you
pad.
did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Excuse me, got up too early this morning trying to get all this stuff done. We are the
Here's
family that
2nd and 10
streams, so
now
we
from
got
the
to make a
29.
schedule.
Me and you all day. All day.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And
Come
he's going to
on.
lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This will be a loss
I
of
gotta get
3,
it first
and now a much tougher third down looming.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
All right, come on, get the first.
Mike 36. And watch the leg.
3rd and long. It's Newton.
That's what I knew.
And he's got his target. That's more. And that one results in 35
That was a nice
yards.
play. That is my,
I know we
that
love
is
our
my
jobs,
play.
and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Newton. And he finds his man, the tight end
I'll take a
Olsen.
picture of it later.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards.
I got 1 yard on 4
down.
carries. Can y'all
2nd
believe
and 1
that?
is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
I'll take the shoes off.
Check.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. Ooh, with a juke. And he's got Rome.
Yeah, let's go.
Around the 10-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive
I actually
continues.
spun the right way
At
that
this stage of
time.
the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a
What I'm
bad
writing.
job.
Hey.
What I'm
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print, I'm going to read it.
What I
I'm
want them
Brandon
to do.
Gaudin.
You don't want none. Jim. Check 52.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Touchdown.
Ready? Point to the 3. Here we go. Watch the eye. Look at it.
Newton now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Ah!
So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down.
Almost.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And no, I'm not going to fake it, because if y'all watched the stream
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost.
I should have won the Packers
take
game.
the lead here now at
But
10-7.
That's yesterday.
That drive
that's
took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? They didn't kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. Analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
All right, come on.
On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right.
He dropped it, he dropped it, yes.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now it's Jackson, flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. And
what I tell you,
and they're gonna come
hit him, and he'll drop the ball. Let's go.
And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense. Punt it away, let your defense take over with better field position.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Newton.
The game did not let me throw the ball.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their
That is so
timeouts.
crazy.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So now Cam leads the Panthers out following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Check. 48.
From the gun, here's Newton. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. He's got daylight. 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half.
Please like, share, comment, criticize. It is all welcome. Please subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified when I'm on. And if you want to play me, just comment me your PSN.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Check 24.
A final shot before the break. Newton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Not enough time.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard
line. I get the ball, all right?
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
All right. Please check out the Negro Sports League.
The Panthers out there ready to begin their next
tournament
drive.
will continue on his channel.
Much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first
half
and wanting more of that.
If you would,
sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
Also, Abby the Babe, she's free Fortnite.
Let's go ahead and
Give
punch
her
it
some
in,
light.
and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
She thinks you as well.
Here's McCaffrey. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
All right, let's go.
On 2nd and 9, Newton gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. No. Off. 36.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Please.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Here's Newton. Setting up the screen, Bonifant. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Yeah, I watched yesterday.
You can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up.
They were able to read that on my way to 300 wins all by myself
before they could get a first down.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the
1-point
sidelines,
game.
right? Hey,
let's go.
Got
Come
some
on,
points,
defense. I need a
as you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You got a meeting. All right, come on.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy.
Yes!
They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on
That
this
could have
drive.
been bad.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Really bad.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd down, Ingram, and an alley to run. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch gears as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Hey, I got motion, man. Me, I got this. Mike.
Ingram again, a first down carry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
I'm going to get
better.
A
nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
You already had your string. Please quit making all the noise.
On second down, it's Ingram. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defense.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to solve this game away.
Almost got me. I'm trying.
Graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes you successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done, because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Hey, I'm going for a pass.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
Yeah, that's what I needed. Let's go.
Time on offense,
now I'm about to run
they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The 40, past the 20. A big play.
That's all right, though. That's all right.
51 yards on the ground.
Don't
so
score
that
too
effort
soon.
there gets them into field goal range, but a field goal does them
Don't
no good
score
here.
too
They need
soon.
a touchdown to win this ball game.
And that's exactly what the defensive coordinator is thinking right
Did
now.
I
Yes,
step
they
out
gave
of
up the
bounds?
big run. Now there's hope for the offense. They still have to score a touchdown to beat them. He's going to dial up something right now to protect his goal line.
That's not what I want.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And able to
Yeah,
get inside
run
the
some
5
time
here,
off
just
the
inside
clock.
the 5 to about the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Because I'm going to have to go for 2. I'm going to have to go for 2.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Greg. Go. 40.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Undercrush.
Let's go.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown,
That got scored too soon.
Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As
I
they
gotta
now
get
sit
these
just
two.
a 2-point conversion away from tying
I
this
gotta get
game
these
up in the
two.
4th quarter. So a
gotta
big
get
play
these
coming
two.
for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Sponge. No.
Newton.
Shoot, I didn't see him. So
So
close.
Incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try
This
and
is a
tie
good
the game.
game.
Kick an
Good
extra
game.
point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And no
Get a
return
pick.
on this one as the fair
Get a
catch
pick.
is signaled
Let's
for
go.
and taken.
Let's go. This is it. Hit the wrong button. That's all right. I can switch it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Steps away to his left. Try and run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Dang it,
And
man.
down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
I almost had him with Addison.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts
Let's do
as
this
they get
play
with
right
under
quick.
a minute to go now in the football game.
Get in the weight room. Check. Lucky. Switch.
Ingram.
We got back there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Ingram, he's been busy today.
I got it.
And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. This is Ingram. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than
I don't
picking
want
up the
him to score
1st down.
again,
Because
no.
football, the clock stops with every
I
1st down.
get it. I take the
That's
L, but I don't want him to score again. No. Okay, that was a good game. I lost by 2. That's all right.
So the final seconds tick
I
away
could've won
in
that
this
game now.
Baltimore victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really.
I'm going to set a 2 o'clock alarm. 1:59, 1:55. So I know when I can get this kid on her class meeting. It's not Zoom anymore. Something like Zoom, something with Google something or another. Alright, let's go. Hold up, let's look at the score. I need 9 more wins to reach my... I would like 9 more wins to get my 300 wins before I get 20 more losses to get 250 losses. I think I can do this. And I think I can have it done watch this goal. I can have it done by Thursday. I think I'm going to get to 300 wins by Thursday. So, I need to make these 3 wins right quick. Okay, I can do it. And win tomorrow. And Thursday, it will happen. Thursday is the day I'm going to get 300 wins. And that will definitely be a celebration. Like, share, comment, criticize, and subscribe. It is all welcome. Please check out the Negro Sports League. We have a tournament, and tonight it's going to be on his channel. It's a defensive user skill challenge. It is really difficult. I am actually losing 30 to 22. The offensive score, it doesn't matter. But anyway, tune in tonight.
Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte.
But I would definitely learn from this challenge.
As the Panthers are set to match up with the Houston Texans.
And if you like Fortnite, check out our daughter, Abby the Bates one. She streams Team Rumble on Fortnite.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm starting with the inside run. Trap. And I am playing Macintosh 1979.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Hey, watch this, watch this. Shift.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, he grabbed my leg,
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
I got the 1st down. I got the 1st down.
The pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. This is McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That
What's up, Joe Smoke? My record is...
Get ball.
I just looked at it. 291 wins.
They'll try the air
and
now
200.
with Newton.
Oh,
And he rifles one
230
incomplete.
losses.
The wideout Chris Hogan,
I got
the
9
intended
more wins
receiver.
to get
And
before I
now it's
can
3rd down.
I put
celebrate.
just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a
Before I
chance,
get to
too.
250
They
losses.
had
I
the
think I can do it by
incomplete pass on
Thursday.
2nd down. Now they need a big
How many
play
wins a
here.
day?
3rd and 10.
I just lost. I just lost to the Ravens by 2 points. 2 points.
Out of the gun, Newton.
Give me that. Oh, my.
2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent
All is
work
well.
defensively brings up 4th down.
You need to check
You
out
can tell they were
our
hoping
new
for a
tournament.
flag
It's
there
a defensive
offensively.
user
Several on the
skill
sideline
challenge.
motioning.
We
Hey, why not
streamed
a
it
penalty?
last
Why not a
night
penalty?
on
What
my
did
channel,
you
and
see?
tonight
Yeah, I
it's going
think
to
you
be on
got
the
to let
Negro
him
Sports
play,
League.
and the officials are instructed. If there's contact
I
coming
would
from both
definitely get
sides,
better with
no flag.
on
Let
the
them fight
defensive
it
side
out.
of
And
the ball.
forces 4th down.
Because, like, I can't play with the linemen.
Now this is going to carry well
It's
into
hard.
the end zone for a
Because I
touchback.
love offense, but I got to get better all the way
Watson
around
will
so I
bring
can
up the
play
Texans here,
in the
1st and
tournament.
10 at the 20.
Play with Luke right now.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Also, in that tournament, I can't
31
switch,
now on first and 10.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Switch.
This is Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The tournament, I'm actually losing
first down.
30 to 22.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Pass complete from Watson to Akins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10. Down at the 31. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I hope all is well with you. Too, Joe.
On second and 11 now. Watson. It's complete. Stills. And he gets it down to the 32. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Please, if you have not already, smash that like button. I have a like goal of 5.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's finally taken down.
And once I get 5, I'm going to up the goal.
Turn out to be the final play
I like to set my goals
of this
small,
first quarter.
so when I reach them, I can baby step it up to the top. Yeah.
A first down carry now for Miller.
Hey, I was on it.
He stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Yeah.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Push him back.
From the gun, here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got Fuller. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. From 13
that's
yards
all right. I
out,
got to get me a
as
touchdown
his guys
now.
are
Let's go.
first out of the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Let's go. Ouch.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Let's go.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
All right. What am I going to do? Let's start with the screen.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. The screen set up. That's complete to his running back.
Ah!
Field almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Man, I didn't. Ooh. I tried not to use a spin.
Has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And
that's all right.
Down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. So first and 10 now from the 30.
He's coming, double up.
McCaffrey. They find some
touchdown. Let's go.
It's a foot race. Touchdown.
Quest to 300 wins. I'm going to get it by Thursday. I can't do it today because I'm not going to play enough games. Because I normally get in like 4 games in my 2-hour frame. So, yeah. I already played 1. I got an L. It's all good. My record now is 291 and 230. I would like to get to 300 wins before I get 250. And that's what I'm doing.
Even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Did you finish the card yet?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Don't forget to write happy birthday on
Texans
it.
offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
Lamar Miller.
I messed that one
He's
up.
at the 40, the 20.
I messed that one
And he's
up.
going to get this deep out of Carolina's field.
I messed that one up.
Time play there for the Texans. 63 yards on the ground. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Watson. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
We'll get a nickel. All right, let's go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Being chased out left. It's complete to Fuller. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Don't get nervous.
They'll run for it with Hyde. And he gets into the end zone.
Okay, this is going to be another close game.
Taking it in from
I'm going to get it on defense.
And the Texans
It's going to take me a minute.
And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
All right, I'm playing this play.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw for Newton.
Dang it!
Nowhere
He
to
was open
escape,
too.
and he goes
Darn it,
down.
JJ.
The sack
Trying it
there
again.
by J.J. Watt.
I'm trying it
So much
again.
for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great
Let's
start.
go.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set it.
To try again after the sack.
Oh my goodness! It was.
Pressure gets to him again. J.J. Watt picks
It
up
would
his
not let me
second
throw
sack
it.
of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes
Okay.
to the front.
Okay.
What's
Good
that
thing I
old
wasn't
saying?
in there.
Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's getting back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
They'll set up the screen
Great.
to McCaffrey. And he maybe makes
Great.
it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
Very good return that time.
All right, I stumped that
18
up,
yards.
but
And there'll be time for maybe one final play.
let's get a
before
pick to end
halftime.
this half.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the
I
clock
got to get
runs
better.
out.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter.
Keep playing hard.
All right, well, you need to write happy birthday on the front.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I'm just having a bit.
You term that because
Abigail.
Now I think
Lamar Miller.
Nothing.
Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller.
5
yards. And the Texans push.
That's not good. Come on now.
Time left in the game, but now
Don't let the game get away from you.
A little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Second half, no matter what.
All right, I'm definitely going to get better.
Whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
You get better or you get worse. You never stay the same. Go. If I would. Okay. Touchdown, let's go. I'm trying my play again. I'm going to get this play.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime.
We'll hide it in a minute. Daddy might be watching. We can't tell him.
Answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement.
Nowhere to escape, and J.J. Watt getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone.
That play is just not going to work.
He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack on first down, Newton. Oh, it's a screen
pass. All right. Let me take a sip of water.
He got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here.
Come on now. I need a first down like now, last week.
A shotgun snap for Newton.
Ain't there?
For the tight end Olsen, and it's picked up by Justin Reed. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
He was wide open and they overthrow it like that? Come on, man. Come on, Madden. Please.
And this time, it results in an interception.
On first down, it's Miller. They're going to snuff this play out.
Come on.
We have not seen that much today. A loss of 2 there, second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the 50, it's Watson. Flushed out right. He'll run it.
All right, keep running.
A nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now it's Watson. Forced out to his left. The ball comes out.
Get the ball, yes. I told you he was going to fumble. Keep running with dude. Keep on. Let's go.
Is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up?
Let's go. I got to win this game. I'm on my quest of 300 wins. I got to win. Come on.
2020, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first.
That's all right. Let's go.
Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
36 yards on the play.
I need this win.
Went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side.
That's all right. Let's go.
Backside, just taking care of business, make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
I need to win bad. I should have won the first game. I lost by 2.
If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control.
I need 9 more games, 9 more wins.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
To reach my 300 goal, I have 230 losses.
Good enough for a first.
Let's do this.
Down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees a short yard and goes to one of those.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That was close. That was close.
A whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. 2nd and 10, Newton again.
Oh my, come on.
At the goal line. Picked off by Justin Reed. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Yeah, I'm frustrated. But I can't say what Bret Hart used to say. The kid is in here.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Any wrestling fans out there, y'all know what he said. If not, Google, YouTube it, Bret Hart.
Ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd and 7, Watson.
Come on, I need a pick. Let's go.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Trying to get one man in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Watch the safety creep.
To throw on 3rd down, Watson. And that would not to be incomplete.
4th quarter, come on.
Time is now run out.
I need 2 scores. Come on, I can do this.
In Charlotte, as we are set to bring you the home stretch.
Give me the ball.
In the 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Watson. And no.
Yeah, and he gave it to me on the 14.
And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I should have had a pick, but I knocked it out. Let's go. Let's go.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
Let's go. Speed it up. I got the score. I said speed it up.
But it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all.
Let's go. I ain't got time for it right now.
Actually, a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts him in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's a gain of 3.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Now, let's stop it. I'm not going to do the onside kick because I'm not going to shorten the field. I trust my defense. Let's go. 3 and out, and I'm going to score again. Let's go.
Following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Abby, leave your head.
Fielded a few yards into the end zone. Breaks a tackle. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Come on. Come on, defense.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about
yes.
The 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays.
That's all right. That's all right. Let's go.
Gets first downs and keeps the ball
They
away
didn't get
from the opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
To throw is Watson.
Yes! I messed up with the person, but we stopped.
Now it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know
if
they pick up a first down there and
I got to
continue
get
the
it.
clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's Watson.
Yes! Yes! Now let's go!
Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation.
Greedy. They greedy. That's why I'm about to score and tie this ball game up.
And they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just...
I tried. Yeah. I tried. Let's go. Woo. I got it. I got it. I got this.
I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going down.
Dang it. Come on. Y'all move up.
Right there with his own offense.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played the responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Back to throw, Newton. And a throw there.
You know what?
Had the right idea.
I wish I could put in Teddy B. I wish I could put in Teddy B.
Receiver ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
I got to get the first down.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I ain't got no choice, man. Let's go. All day, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Patient. That's what. Yeah. I got to get this win. I am trying to get 300 wins. Come on.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
In there, like swimwear. Let's go. Let's go.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
Queen, get your points. Don't be stupid like it was in the Green Bay game.
2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post.
There we go. Now that's how you play football. Now I got to play defense for a minute and 50 seconds.
When you have momentum to go for 2 here,
please
you don't give your defense a chance.
Get a pick, a turnover. I mean, a fumble. 3 and out. Let's go.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away.
Let's go. They starting at the 20.
Will cost him about 5 yards as he moves this only back to the 20.
Excuse me. Oh no, man. I might try to get in quarters right quick. Oh no, that's my play I wanted to pick. That ain't no one.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points.
That's good. That's good. Let's go.
Here, Charles.
Let's go.
What one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over.
Crap.
Throw down the field, caught by his running back.
I gotta stay in the zone,
a big one
though.
there for the Texans, 18 yards. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
They'll run on 1st down.
That's all right. That's all right. Hold him. Come on. Man, I might have to get on the line for this. I got to win this game.
There and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
From just shy of midfield.
Yeah! Yes! Now, all I need to do is get in field goal range. Yes. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Field goal range.
And everything is flipped in the other direction.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. There he goes left side. And that's a touchdown.
Oh, he let me get it, though. But, hey, I'm not going to let him. No.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown.
Let's go.
Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still
all right, let's go. 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course,
oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, I tried, y'all. I am really trying. I am really trying.
The guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now Watson steps away. And now he's going to use his legs.
Dang.
He's able to take it across midfield before
almost had him.
Nice work to
almost.
Get 7 out of that.
Almost don't count.
Second down.
Come on, 6 seconds. 6 seconds.
We're set. Great team. Check. 59. And watch that. And watch the ball. And go.
Back to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Yeah, buddy.
To eat this one is down he goes.
I came back and won that game. I'm 1-1 right now. Now I only need 8 more wins. 8 more wins.
Well, Charles, this
woo! That was a hard-fought game right there.
Lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
It will definitely feel like that because
player of the game, Ruin CMC. He all we got.
Is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over,
woo!
That? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense.
See what time it is. You got 20 minutes. Go finish up what you got to do. You got to put your markers up and stuff before you start your class. Yeah, I might have to take a pause, 15, well, a couple minutes, like 2 minutes probably. Oh, I did good, yeah. I'm going to take a 2-minute break at 1:55. I'm going to get the kids set up for her class meeting, and I'll be right back. So, yeah, I don't really want to start a game right now, though. That's going to be hard. Not bad, man. Yeah. 8 more wins. 8 more wins. Let's go. Let's see if friend. Oops, I didn't mean to back up out all this. Let's do this again. Alright. Make sure ain't nobody. Okay. Let's go. You got your headphones, Boo? You need to have them ready for you too. As you clean up. You need 5 more minutes with coloring. Put them up. and then get your headphones, and then I'll get you set up, okay? Thank you. I'm trying to get in my 2 hours, but the kids got a class, and I have to help her get signed on, so in a few minutes, I will take a 2 or 3 minute break to get her signed up, but I'll be right back. So hopefully Dirty, whatever his name is.
We all know this community lives for its Packers and the green and gold.
Hopefully I can get him to quit in the next 5 minutes so I can do that.
We are
but
ready for football, so
it's all good.
As the Packers get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers.
I would like to thank all of y'all. Yo.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
What's up? I'm Queen of the One. Check me out on YouTube. I'm streaming right now. I'm just saying, like, after this game. Queen of the One. Appreciate it. I'm not too bad, but I'm like, right now I'm on my quest to 300 wins online, so I got to win this one.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
I got to win. I got like 8 more wins to get to 300.
Second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about
I hear you. That's all right. I like a little competition. Your headphones right here, Applebee's.
Here on second down.
Yeah, I can hear you.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
Put your markers
One
up.
unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Panther first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
You a Packers fan or you just play with
them? The era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo.
I know how some people play with a team they ain't even. They just because they good.
They want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Yeah, I'm a diehard Carolina fan. Hey, that's all we got on this lineup.
Newton now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
No, put that up. What you got?
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah,
you don't need to put it right there.
A couple more downs to play with.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey.
In there.
And he'll take this
put this up.
Zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Just put it right there on the clipboard and have a seat until I gotta get you set up at 2 o'clock for your meeting.
Here in this opening quarter. And they do exactly
talking to my daughter. I gotta go get her set up for her class meeting. They had to do it online now, so I might need to take a few minutes break in a minute.
Of course, because he got it into
if you don't mind.
How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves.
Thought I missed it.
In the end zone on a running play.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown and give it away.
Now I gotta play defense.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing is Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A big play there, Rodgers to Adams, and even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Give me that. Catch the ball. Hate it when they play volleyball.
That was
Come on.
Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
That was supposed to be a catch.
Forced incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdog,
you take that water to the table.
You absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that.
Yeah, come on, that's another pick. Let's.
Defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Miss Holland.
And again, it's
You have to answer it. I can't answer it right now. See?
And that is incomplete.
Hold on.
Had a defender right there
Say hello.
with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Once you get
We're
into
doing
the
all
red zone
right.
and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through. This winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Okay.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
Okay.
It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things.
Okay, that sounds good.
To a short game.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Okay.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage.
Yes, ma'am. I really appreciate it.
I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Okay. Okay. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It's on the TV. Why would you watch it on my phone?
Get it to the outside,
I got to get you set up in a minute after I score a touchdown.
There's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. It'll be a gain of 4, and they're going to have a 3rd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version
Have you put your markers up yet?
in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I'm going to have to go for it.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Newton now to throw. But he will
Abigail, please go get over there at that computer and wait till I come over there in a minute. Hey. Hey, yo. I'm going to take a quick timeout. I'll be right back. All right, appreciate it. All right, got to get the kids signed up, so let's go. Hurry up. Move. Go. Go. Go, go, go. Go. Go, go, go. Come. Hurry. Put that door on. What about terrible? Ain't nobody finna eat that. I wanted to try on the cookie. Oh, well, you didn't do it. I need to get help. Yeah, if you don't shut up. I really don't appreciate how you do it. I really don't. Really don't. I ain't got time for this. Put your headphones on. You got them on? You should be good. Let me know if you ain't, okay? Alright, my bad, I'm back. Alright, let's get another.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time trying.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. A throw over the middle.
There you go,
taken
Luke.
in.
Ah!
It's on the ground, but it looked
That
like
was
a
mine.
Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this
I
back,
shoulda had that.
and they'll indeed keep possession. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And Graham's got it, complete. And all the way down inside the 5. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got it 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
Put your headphones back on.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Stop your whining.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Under 10. 10.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Alan Lazard there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Newton. Now they go screen. It's complete. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
I got you, boy. 42's the mic, boy. 20. 42's the mic. Here we go, D. Here I come.
On first down, Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
Go. Yes.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Please, if you watch it, hit that like button.
DJ Moore.
Tough game right here.
Yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
What?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Hey, what happened?
Fielded about a yard deep.
If you don't mind me asking.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Oh, man.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field.
Well, yeah, check
and
me
the
out on
weapons
YouTube.
around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Here's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Rodgers to throw once more. And he's got the connection to the tight end, Graham. Touchdown, Packers. Jimmy Graham, as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
A final shot before the break. Newton. Quick slant caught by Moore. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
He's got Adams on the hookup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. Mario Addison in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers.
To
the right side here, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Where you going?
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 23.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Allison. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
2 yards on the
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on second down.
Oh, that should have been.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
I'm trying to play with
Couldn't hang on third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So it's his second miss of the game. They both hurt. This one especially so.
Yeah, you've got a chance to give your guys a second-half lead, and they're counting on you to put them in front. And I tell you, there's no one more disappointed than he is that he let his guys down.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Check out my YouTube channel.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here I come! Here I come!
To throw is Rodgers. To throw again. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Rodgers now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
I'm on. Check. Quick the edge. Come.
They'll run with McCaffrey. 11 yards and a Panther first down. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Bring it. Sponge. No.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready, 42. Watch the pass.
Check. Gun.
Lucky. Switch. I get it.
From the 30 on second down. Newton, blitz coming, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's okay to take a sack sometimes.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Here's Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
You got tight.
Again, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Another costly turnover, their 2nd of this second half. And earlier when I asked you your keys to the second half, you said, hey, it may be trite, but I think it's turnovers. That's coming to fruition.
It certainly is, and let's face it, they named the game after it, right? So isn't it the most important thing?
But the football.
Exactly. They named the game for it. Take care of it.
Let's go, Nate. 50.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. His throw incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it's going to be 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard.
Check 49.
Here's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
After I stream,
Gano now, following the touchdown, here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. To throw is Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 40. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. That's now 3 turnovers in this second half. Very costly. And earlier in the half, Charles, when I asked you for your keys to the second half, you said, hey, maybe trite, but it's going to be turnovers. That's been the story.
It certainly has, but I didn't expect it to be this much of the story. I mean, when you're getting up to 3, you're really putting your team in jeopardy.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Mike 50. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Shift.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Good game.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
2 more likes.
From Lambeau. Good night, everybody.
And subscribe. It is all welcome. I'm on my journey, quest, whatever you want to call it, to 300 wins. I think I'm going to have that done by Thursday. Because I only have 7 more games, 7 more wins to reach my goal. Wow. told me he was 64 and had one hand. One arm, one hand. That was pretty good if he only had one hand. But Queendom was victorious. 2-1 today. Alright. As y'all see the record. Yes. Let me play one more game.
Big numbers. Big numbers.
So
100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers.
6 games.
Big numbers.
After this one, let's get this win. For 6 games.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather.
Yes, definitely Thursday.
Flex mode, this ain't Southwest.
Let's go.
I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad need pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more pesto. Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your son, some pesos.
Fingernail.
Save no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep the score.
Like, share, comment, criticize, and subscribe. I would like to thank my subs this far. Y'all have been really loyal. I really appreciate it.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
If not, skip the game too, and I was really loud because I was all in that game. I needed that win. But let's go. I'm trying to get 5 likes, 25 views. I need 2 more subs to get to 35. Let's go. But right now, I'm focused on this win.
49's the mic.
And I would like to get,
come get some.
I would really like to rush for 200 yards on this one. I did on the other.
Now a run with McCaffrey. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it and picked up by the Chargers. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They
may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They go back to Gordon here on first down. He's got the first down here inside the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Tackle made by K1 Short.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rivers on the screen. This is Eckler. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Here's Rivers.
Get the pick.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
A 33-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's see how this works. What's up, Jerry?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play, and facing a 2nd and long.
Couple subs.
Now Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
Both grinding on
4 yards on the pickup.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
4 down.
With the score, Chargers 3, Panthers.
I lost the first game by 2 to the Ravens.
Ready.
Check.
But I'm like
Tighten up.
7 games away from 300.
McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is McCaffrey. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. 15 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charlie.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rivers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Rivers on the money, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Ready? Clock 11! Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball.
1st down, Rivers. It's Williams on the catch. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Should have had that pick. That should have been a pick.
Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
31's the mic.
On first down, Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore.
Just hit the X.
Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore.
Touchdown.
57 yards.
Right. Just let
and
it be
the
right
Panthers
now.
are once again going to retake the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Extra point try, good by Gano. And the lead is now 14-10.
Yeah, this is my last game. Speaking of, this is my last game for my 2-hour stream. Sorry for the interruptions, but my kid has school, so I'm trying to multitask here. But
Gano
please
now,
like, share,
following the
comment,
touchdown here to
criticize,
kick it away.
and subscribe. It's all welcome.
This is fielded a
Hit
couple
the
yards
notification
deep.
bell so you know when I'm on.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Please comment me your PSN. You all right? Stomp the toe. We'll get you on tablet and play it for a little while. I'll be done in just a minute. You got to plug it up.
The Charger drive about to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something? Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. This is McCaffrey on the give. Got some real estate inside the 30.
Should I have spun? I don't know. But it's all good because I'm going to get this win. And I'll be one step closer to my 300.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here.
I play good defense. I could have had that touchdown. I think I shouldn't have spun, but it's over with now. Let's go.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I hit the pole.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
All right, let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The big play to start them out has them at the 45 already. Here's Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Right there, come on.
A good pickup there, a 22. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Oh, catch it!
To fit that
I knew it.
In. It's knocked away and incomplete.
RPO.
Free safety Trey Boston there to knock it away.
Woo.
It's always
Now
a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Yeah! KK with the sack. Yes! Let's go!
But enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now
I really wish I could play online with the new roster.
Shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo.
But check out the Negro Sports League tonight.
So it's third and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. Throwing, Rivers. And it's complete. Henry. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Oh, I got to get a stop.
Ready! Round 80! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Rivers.
Catch it! Catch it! Catch it!
That's knocked down and incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
I'm gonna miss
from the 21, it's second and 10.
But I think we're going up, man. I think it's gonna be a good season for the Panthers.
To throw again, Rivers. And that gonna be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And now the third throw incomplete as well.
Yeah.
The beauty of being able to play zone
defense
when
he
you
gonna
can
go for it.
And see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first, this one from 38. Badgley able to punch this one through.
I'm going to keep practicing. I'm going to keep practicing. I'm going to learn how to block a field goal.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
All right, third quarter.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff.
I'm trying to get 200 rushing yards with McCaffrey.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. He'll get this one way up, just shy
I think I can get 200. Let's go.
That good for 22.
I got 124. Let's go.
Gotta give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung here.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good. Backside guys,
man.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way.
Yeah.
Quite well.
Let's go.
A nice sizable gain.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes
Please
that
give
call.
me a
Big
like
play
if
for
you
him,
think-
but don't
if you
forget
think
about
I
the
can
guys
get
you always tell me on the
200 yards.
backside sealing
By
off.
the end of this
When they
game, I
talk
got
about
154.
cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked
Yee!
big play. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. He was brought down by Michael Davis.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the air now with Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to...
And will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
McCaffrey, let's go.
Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Rivers now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down,
I thought
Chargers.
Luke was going to get that.
Round 80, 390, 54, Mike 54. I got you. I got you.
Rivers now to throw on first down. He's got Allen. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
So close.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rivers. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him, because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Rivers again. And this is complete. It's Allen.
You got that.
And he'll get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful.
I forgot he got that field goal. Okay. Let's go.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the
Another
scores.
good
The
game.
kicks
Game
away.
4 of this stream.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Please like, share, comment, criticize, and subscribe.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now
Everybody
last
know
drive
about
so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch the air.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play,
I still got
you have
time to
guys
get my
what I call
200
BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg,
Still got
for the
time.
cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right
Get
out
this
of
first
bounds.
down right quick now.
One of the bigger plays in the game
Come
thus
again.
far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Newton.
Oh,
Looks to throw,
come on.
fires right side.
This game.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the return, it's King. 51 yards on the punt there.
Good defense.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll go down,
I
but
doing
not before
wrong? I
getting
swear I'm
us
hitting
inside
circles
the
with
30.
players.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong
Get a
way,
pick. Get a pick.
big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
And the Chargers first down.
180. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Stay with your man.
Here's Gordon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And they will take a knee.
Bro, it's tied up. What you doing?
A potential game-winning field goal try.
So he just... Wow. Wow.
Now from the 7,
wow,
here's 2nd and goal.
This how it's going to be.
You.
Clock counting down toward 40
I might have
seconds
messed
as they
up by
take the
calling
knee.
the timeouts. I don't know.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
What is that?
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal.
Come on and block this.
Now they get
block it. Let's go. Let's block it.
It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here?
Come on, this right now, I need to block it.
And possibly not getting down in time. We'll see. And his kick here is good.
So close. That was a good game.
Time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Smart
and
player.
They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last
like,
play.
share, comment, criticize, and subscribe.
Could it happen? Possibly. Even
Tune in to the Negro Sports League tonight. Our tournament will continue. Our defensive user skills challenge. It should be a good one. Until then, peace.